Welcome to the Collage Podcast, and thank you for making us a part of your day. If you enjoy the podcast, please like, rate, and subscribe.
Hey, we want to welcome everybody to another edition of the Collage Podcast. And we are excited today. It's a beautiful day outside here in Temple, Texas. It is supposed to be in November, which is supposed to be kind of cool, but it's really nice and warm, which not the bestest deal, but it's a beautiful day. And even better than that, we have our friend up here who's going to talk to us. We have Bobby, who's always up here with us, and we also have Kirby.
Hello, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, Kirby? Okay, so we got Kirby up here, and we're just going to kind of get to meet Kirby a little bit. We know him up here, but a lot of y'all out there don't know Kirby as well as we do. So this is going to be Kirby. Just kind of tell him a little bit about himself. Again, we are in a little place called Temple, Texas, is where we're at, and at a place, location called Feed My Sheep.
Yes.
And then that's the place that we are recording this out of. So nothing more of that. That just kind of tells everybody where we are. So Kirby, here we go. This is how hard the questions are. This is going to be a tough one. So you ready?
Ready.
Whoo! Listen, I'd be nervous on this one.
Okay.
Ready. Tell us a little bit about Kirby.
Well, I came to feed my sheep, and I'm very thankful for Feed My Sheep. And I came here because I had a car accident 2 years ago.
Okay.
And I been homeless since. And I'm just trying to get back on my feet and try to get this car accident behind me.
Okay.
Yes.
So what we'll do, how about this, Kirby? Don't let me forget. We're going to come back to the car accident.
Yes.
Okay, because I want to hear more about that. Because you have CDL?
Yes, I have CDLs.
Okay, so out there, so the letter CDL means you drove trucks.
35 years.
35 years, Kirby was on the interstate driving trucks.
Yeah.
I knew that. CDL Class A.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a little tidbit. Okay, you're going to be proud of me, Kirby. So I have a CDL, the Class B.
Wow.
Driving buses.
Yes.
Didn't want it.
Mm-hmm.
But where I worked with the boys in the Ralph Wilson Youth Club here to drive the kids around.
Yes, sir.
I needed to have that. That's a booger bear. That test is not easy to pass.
Yes.
I didn't do the Class A.
Mhm.
That's even harder.
Yes.
'Cause I don't think I could back up one of the trucks. That's a whole other deal. Okay, so the bus was enough of it, and to do that, now they do it. You got to walk around and identify all these things on the.
Yes.
Oh, I hated it. Somehow I passed. Might have failed the test once or twice,
Right.
possibly, but that's a whole other discussion.
Yes,
So,
sir.
okay, Kirby, let's backtrack even further. Okay, so here we do understand this chapter a little bit. No, I don't, but we got this. How we're here. Tell me, where were you born, Kirby?
Yes. I was born out in Little River Academy.
Whoa,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, born and raised, and went to
You're a country boy.
yes, country boy. Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay.
Raised on a ranch.
Yeah.
Yeah, 500 acres.
Nice.
Yes, and my dad was a professional calf roper, steer roper. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's a big guy like you.
Yes, big guy like me.
Okay.
Professional. He's won 5 years professional. Back in the 70s. Yes.
Okay.
And then I learned everything from him.
Okay.
Farming, ranching, breaking horses.
Really?
I do all of that. Yes, sir.
Okay. You want to hear something embarrassing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm gonna admit this to you, Kirby, and you can hold this over my head. Okay. I am scared of horses, and I've never ridden one in my life.
Oh, wow. That's what I imagine.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Like, and I'm out in the country, mess with cows. I do all of that stuff. I don't like horses.
Horses.
I owned a horse once in my life
Mm-hmm.
because when I went to college,
Yes.
I went to A&M. I lived out on a little farm,
Right.
and I will admit this, okay, to come clean with you, and then we're going to keep going on,
Okay.
is me and my college roommate, we went and bought a horse because we thought it was a great way to meet ladies.
Yes.
Because, yeah, you're going to come out to my place, we'll go ride horses. We just had this little detail. Neither one of us knew how to ride a horse or to take care of a horse. That little detail never crossed our mind, but that's a whole other discussion. So, Little River Academy, grew up there out in the country, working ranch type deal.
Yeah.
and went to school in Little River Academy.
Yes, played football.
Did you really?
Yeah, football, track, all state,
What?
defensive and offensive lineman.
What year would you have finished at Academy?
86.
Oh, you're old. I'm 88. Okay, so 86. And you were in high school, big guy like you are. Because Kirby, if you out there in the audience, Kirby's big.
Yes.
Like when he said his dad was a steer and a calf roper, he looks like it. I mean, because those guys they're big, like they're thick. Kirby's big guy.
Yes, and the thing about it here at Feed My Sheep is I like the people,
Especially me, right?
Yes.
Nah.
the community. Yes, the community really treated me good.
Yeah.
And I have no types of harms about saying that. Thank you, Feed My Sheep.
No, agree. And then Kirby is one of our friends. But like Kirby is always up here. So we'll move forward. Okay. So out at Academy, Little River, and finished. 86 would have been your class.
Yeah.
86, all state in football, and then you started driving trucks straight out of high school.
Yeah. I started working at McLean's.
Okay.
As soon as I got out of high school.
Okay. Yeah.
And when I turned 21, I started driving a truck.
Oh yeah, because 21, you got to be to get your Class A CDL, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Went to Abilene truck driving school.
Ah.
Action career training.
Okay.
Over there.
And then you were what type of truck driver? Like long, what do they call it?
Over the road and long haul.
And that means you go all over the country.
All over the country. Heavy haul. I've done it all.
What does heavy haul mean?
Like machinery, like
the big stuff.
Yes, the big stuff. Front end loaders.
Okay.
Gravers.
Okay.
It's done it all.
And you did that for, again, 35 years.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So 35 years you enjoyed it, I'm guessing.
Enjoyed it.
Just all over the country. Just traveling.
Meeting all different types of people, places and things.
Okay.
Yes.
So I got to ask you.
Yes.
Okay. Out of all, and obviously everybody out there, okay, truck driving, you would have to stay in the United States. So like of all the places you have traveled to, which one would you say that was my favorite place and why?
Some parts of Illinois.
Tell me about that. Yeah.
Nice and green. Very nice country to farm in.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Yes, Kentucky, right there in Kentucky.
I've heard Kentucky has got beautiful colors of green.
Beautiful farms.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Yeah.
Very different looking than our farms, but beautiful grass and good looking farm country.
Then all the way down into Tennessee.
Tennessee's beautiful. The rolling hills.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to drive a truck in Tennessee because the roads and such are pretty windy. Yeah, they go up and down, but beautiful.
Beautiful.
So here's a little tidbit, Kirby,
Yeah.
that around here they don't know. My daughter right now lives in Tennessee,
Oh, wow.
in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Hey,
So that's 40. I think I-40 travels through Chattanooga.
I-40 and 81.
Yeah, I-40 and 81.
Yeah.
Beautiful country.
Okay.
Like-
I-75.
75?
75 north. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So look at you.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so of those, and I like that because still your background, growing up in academy, farms, and you just, man, you could grow a lot in that country.
Yes, grow a lot in this country and a lot of different peoples. Whenever I came into town, that's when I met different nationalities, people.
Yeah.
Because I was always, out in the country, so meeting different nationalities of people was very rare for me.
Agreed.
Yeah, so
people from like around here, no offense to people from academy, it's a little bitty old place, and a lot of people from academy don't meet many other people from outside academy.
Right.
I mean, they just know academy.
Yes.
So that's really cool. You went all over and met all kind of different people and drove for 35 years.
Without an accident.
Huh?
Without an accident.
Without an accident. Okay, 35 years without an accident. And did you home base out of here, this area?
Mainly here in North Dakota.
Here in North Dakota. Oh, yeah, here, like in this area in North Dakota. So just, that little tidbit. So tell me about North Dakota. I'm going to I've never been there. What's it like up there?
Well, I had lived there for 2 years. about,
Did you really?
yeah, in 2020. I
Made it through a winter up
made
there?
through 2 winters, and I was driving for a flatbed company.
What?
Yes, I'd haul potatoes back and forth from Texas on a flatbed.
To up in North Dakota. Like
Yeah.
you drove on the roads. Did you ever do like that ice trucker deal?
Yes, ice trucker. Yeah.
What? Yeah, so you've driven on
Yeah,
ice and
yeah.
all of that.
Minus 55 degrees up there. You know,
What does that feel like?
it feels like you can't stay outside more than 3 minutes at a time. You got to be back in your truck by 3 minutes or you'll freeze.
What in the world? Did you like that?
Yes, I liked it.
What's wrong with you, Kirby? Like,
It's just crazy. It's crazy weather up there, and somebody's got to do it.
yeah, not fair.
So I took it up on myself to take care
Okay.
of that job position. And
Wow. Then let me ask you,
Mhm.
just so we're catching up. Growing up, any brothers or sisters in your family?
yes, I got 3 brothers, 1 sister,
Okay.
and 2 of my brothers have passed.
2 of your brothers have passed.
Yes, I got 1 brother living.
Okay.
He's in Germany.
And Germany?
Yeah, he's in Germany.
What's he doing in Germany?
He's a master electrician.
Oh,
He puts the air conditioners on the skyscrapers.
what?
Yes, that's what he does in Germany.
Can you imagine anything more scary than that?
Hey, it's pretty. I've seen some pictures.
What?
Yes, yes.
Like he puts the air conditioner stuff on the top of skyscraper
Right.
buildings in Germany.
Yes, air conditioning units.
There ain't no way.
Yes.
No. So, ready.
hmm
You just hit on 2 of my biggest fears. I don't like horses. Okay. I sure don't like heights like that.
Yeah.
Man, you put me on a horse on
Mhm.
top of a skyscraper, I got all kind of problems.
Yes, sir.
Like, man, I got big problems right there, Kirby.
Yes.
Okay, so you got 2 of your brothers have
Mhm.
passed away, older or younger?
Older.
Older,
My
okay.
brother Anthony and Rudy.
Okay.
Rudy Robinson. They passed in 2004, and my other brother passed in 98. Yeah, about the same year as my parents passed.
And your parents have passed
Yes, my
away.
parents, both parents passed a year apart, 97 and 98.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then, I mean,
Leave me alone. So,
okay, you're right.
so
And so both of your parents have passed, 2 of your siblings have passed, so you still have a sister and a brother
My brother.
alive.
yeah,
Okay. That's a lot.
yeah.
That's a lot. Okay. And then, so then out of that, with your parents passing, I would guess, like the farm that you grew up on in Academy,
Right.
I mean, it's still there, but
It's
just,
down there,
but not for
Chinese
you.
owners, yeah,
Yeah.
not for me.
Yeah.
And then my sister, she's in Austin,
Okay.
and she's men, the hard parts of life, you got to lose family, or
Mm.
you have arguments with family that you can't
Aye.
come back. So
Okay.
that's part of my trial,
Okay.
why I'm here,
Okay.
neglect, as far as family and friends, or, close to internet family,
Yeah. Yeah. I agree.
cousins, brothers,
You don't have it anymore.
yes, don't have it no more.
Okay. So, what's interesting, like, I don't know if interesting is the right word, Kirby, but what I am becoming to believe out here, like in the people that we serve,
Mm-hmm.
so many of the people, like, and you would be, what people that we meet here, not serve, that's not the right word, but so people that we meet here, I would say the thing that is common everywhere is, I'm going to use a big word, but a catastrophic loss of family.
Yes.
They are all alone, and the family system, either they never had, like you had a family system
Yes.
that you grew up in, like that would be this, you had parents and you had brothers and sisters, but things happen, lives passed,
Yeah.
and then events occur, and there's a crack in the family.
Yeah.
So it was down to, your brother, he's in Germany.
Yeah.
Okay, your sister, y'all had a disagreement.
She has a big family disagreement,
And you had disagreement. And so
Yes.
it's now Kirby on his own. And then some of our other people, their catastrophic loss of family occurred when they were little bitty kids,
Yes.
and their parents made terrible choices,
Yeah.
and they never had family.
Right.
Okay, so I would look at that and I'd go, it's the support system.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're driving the trucks. We have a disconnect from our family, not anything. Some of these, you didn't choose your brother's passing. You did not choose your parents' passing. You didn't make these choices. You're driving that.
Yeah.
So then we will catch up to where we were 3 years ago. So then we had an accident.
An accident, yes. In Dallas, Texas, just got off work. I'd make a, heavy traffic stop in traffic, and 60 miles per hour hit me from behind.
Oh, somebody hit you?
Yes, hit me from behind.
In your car or in the truck?
In my car.
Okay. So got off work, meaning you weren't driving?
Yes, Uber. I was driving for Uber, and they hit me.
Okay.
And I'm having a hard time getting help, from insurance companies, and just no help at all. Just I have a lawyer, I have a lawyer, and it's trying to get the cases solved, and then I got hit a second time a month after, at 20 miles per hour, 30 miles per hour, and got hit again, rear end, in the same car.
Okay.
And that took me 6 months to get back walking,
Took you 6? Okay, hold on. So you had an accident. Somebody hit you from behind.
Hit me from behind.
Okay, so then, well, so Kirby, if I ask any questions, because there's an open case.
Yeah.
So if I ask any questions, that would be, and because I don't know. So like if I am ignorant in my questions, you're not going to hurt me by saying, Jeff, I can't answer that.
Yeah.
Or, okay, so,
yeah.
So you were hit from behind, so then I would think that would mean you're not at fault.
I'm not at fault.
Okay,
right.
Correct. Okay, so you're not at fault for this accident.
No, sir.
And so then 6 months,
6 months.
that...
I had to learn how to walk again, or try to...
Because you had back injury?
Back injuries, pain.
Okay.
And the first 3 months I stayed over at Killeen, the shelter in Killeen. And then I came back over here after 3 months. And then I was still trying to walk whenever I got over here.
Okay.
That's why I carry a cane. Now, I was pushing a shopping cart.
Uh-huh.
They might have seen me around town pushing a cart.
Because that was sort of like support for you.
Yes. And I had to, that's where I've been staying.
Okay. Now let me ask, just so for people out there, like driving a truck, okay? If you are injured and you are unable to drive a truck, do you still get paid as a truck driver?
No, sir. No, I'm having to go to Social Security.
Okay, so the truck drivers get paid because they haul a load.
Right.
Okay, so then if you are not driving, you are not making an income.
Not making income.
And then they no offense to companies, but in the truck driving world, they would maybe say, man, I'm so sorry, Kirby. Appreciate it. See you, but I wouldn't want to be you.
Yes, but Uber, I had the best insurance there was, and I'm trying to find out why the insurance isn't kicking in, or it didn't help me, over 2 years now. They haven't helped me, and my lawyer is supposed to be getting into that, and it's a lot of people think that I'm here for other reasons, but
okay,
I'm just
agreed. So we're going to look, so like out of that, so like this is kind of our discussions is people, and we're going to look at this because then you just said it. Then you come up like in our area, your upbringing, your story is like so many people around here.
Right.
You grew up in a country setting, out an academy. Most of them, their parents would have been related to agriculture. Maybe and you went to high school there. You were all state in football in this. Then you went and got a job at McLean's, and that is a good job in our area.
Yes.
Okay, so you went and got straight out of high school. I'm gonna go work. I'm gonna go make money.
Yes.
Drove trucks for 35 years.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's the next step up. Man, I'm gonna even make more money.
Right.
Truck drivers make good living.
Yeah. Until 2 years ago, I drove truck, and then I started Ubering because I was getting ready to retire.
That's right. You've been doing 35 years.
Yeah. So I was
cycling down,
that, and then I got hit from behind, and
So
tough, been real tough.
I would agree.
Yes, sir.
And I'm saying that, and so I don't even claim to know, and we can look at that. So then out there, I'm putting this out there, if you happen to be an attorney and you want to contact Jeff up here at Feed My Sheep, we would love to have advice of going, what could we look at in some of this stuff to go with Kirby? Because we understand in the world we live in, insurance is job. This is not negative, okay? So, but they're really not fond of paying money out.
Right.
Okay, so if they can delay it as long as possible and to make things as bad as possible, then Kirby will settle for the least amount possible, because a little of something is better than living on the streets for the other day.
Yeah.
So they know this, and then it costs them nothing to delay it.
Right.
You know, sure, we'll get to that. And of course, then we delay. And so, in it. So, let me ask you, and I know this is a dumb question, but I'm going to ask it. You know, did you, in like your life goal, you're going, you know what? I really hope that someday in my life that I could be homeless, that I'm having to stay outside on the street. Was that one of your life goals?
No.
Did you even think that was in the realm of possibility?
No. I never thought this would be mine, but it has taught me a lot. You know,
what's it taught you?
It taught me a bunch of maturity, responsibility, and also people. Taught me about people.
Okay.
You know, see, I like to help people anyway.
Yeah, you do. You got a very big heart.
So it's like
and you're a protector. We got to watch that sometimes. Like so,
very much protector.
He is a protector.
Yes. So that's been my life since I've been on a ranch.
And then what's interesting to me, okay, and for you, and I would agree with what you said. Like, so that's not interesting. Okay. What is interesting is you would say being homeless has taught you maturity and responsibility. And many people that are outside and looking at somebody homeless would say, man, if he would just learn to be responsible and grow up, his problems would be over.
Yeah.
Is it that easy?
It's not that easy.
It's not that easy.
Because you have people out here that that's a lot worse shape than I'm in. You know, but have like let's say my main issue is like people that can't defend themselves or been nice all their life and then thrown into the situation and they don't know how to handle the situation. So you even helped me a time or two.
Oh yeah, we backed him out to keep him out, like, and so, but
yes, and
in it,
it's like they come in, we have to, you know, keep them out.
That's right.
Right.
Yeah. Let me ask you,
in trouble or
and so like, and Kirby, so you have been homeless. If you were how long?
2 years.
2 years.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Golly.
And
currently, you are staying at, we won't say the name of a place, so don't get anybody in trouble or whatever. Not that we're going to get anybody in trouble, whatever.
Yeah.
But you are now
housed,
staying inside the only place that Temple has that somebody who is homeless could stay at.
Yes.
Okay, and it's a limited program.
Thanks to Feed My Sheep.
Well, yeah, we went to bat for Kirby, and he's done well,
and
it could afford opportunities for him. So we're trying on that. And so everybody knows. So like when we're done today, Kirby will go and he's going to stay inside. He's going to have access to a bed. He's going to have access to showers. He's got people that are working on his behalf right now to try to figure out permanent housing, long-range housing, jobs, these kind of things. Okay, so just y'all out there to know kind of where we're at in that part of the story.
Right. And I've never, I went to the hospital and they never give me a diagnosis on my back, a final diagnosis. And that's why I haven't been able to go any further because they haven't given me a final diagnosis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then we need to get that.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we need to look at some of the medical deals and get that. And then say, Kirby, show me the money and come on this way. And then then make the big donation to feed my sheep, which is shortly thereafter. Yeah. You know there was an angle, man. I'm steering that way.
God's kingdom.
No. Let me ask you on this.
Definitely.
Okay, and then I'm joking on that. Like that was just messing with Kirby.
I'm serious.
And you can see.
Yes.
Okay.
God put things in motion.
Well, agreed. Like
Yeah.
this. And so Bobby and I, we were talking today about being grateful and thankful about everything that comes along. And so like this one, it's Redneck 101, but you know, you gotta deal with the cards that were dealt, you know, and if it doesn't rain, you still got a crop. You got to still take care of it. You still work, and you wish it would have maybe, man, I wish we would have had more rain. Or if it rains when you're trying to harvest, you're like, Dad, gum, I wish it wasn't raining right now, but it is.
It is.
And I still got to figure out to do what I got to do.
Got a finish line. I got to cross.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
I got a finish line. I got to cross, and I'm still in the race.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Okay, I'm still in the race. So let me.
Tapped out. I haven't tapped out.
No, we're not going to do that. And so
There.
we're going to get there, and Kirby will.
Yes, sir.
He will, and you can kind of see. I mean, we're friends. Like that's first and foremost. I mean, I enjoy. He's always got a smile on his face, except when he doesn't have a smile on his face. But
Yes, just for a good reason.
Yeah, for a good reason. But so always has a smile on his face. Always very pleasant to be around, and I enjoy that.
Thank
you know, because those things are a choice.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, Kirby could sit here and go, I ain't smiling. I'm going to be pissed off at the world because I got a bad debt. I mean, okay, we'll just say it. You got some difficult cards that have been dealt with you in the last 3 years, 2 years.
2 years.
Okay, difficult. Okay, and so you have a choice. Okay, I may not like the cards, but I still have a choice of controlling how I am going to play the cards, how I'm going to react to the hand that I'm played, and such like that.
Right.
Okay, and so your choice has been very positive. So let me ask you, because I'd be amiss if I didn't. Okay, being homeless. Okay, I ask you, what's it like to be outside 50 below, 55 below zero?
Yes.
Golly.
Yes.
Okay, how tough is it to be living out on the street?
It is so tough that you got to watch your life, you know, and
So the people out there, tell me, what does that actually mean? Watch your life.
there's people out there that don't know you that will want to take your life.
That's it. So this ain't a play term.
It's not a play term.
No.
They want to give you tickets for sleeping. You make your life very hard.
The police.
Yes.
Okay, so like we now live in a world that it is illegal to be sleeping outside.
Yes.
And then in it, you will get tickets.
Yes, get tickets. And criminal trespass makes it look real bad.
Agreed.
Criminal.
So that's 24 days in jail.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so you get 24 days in jail.
And that costs you more time, and money that you don't have.
That's right. So then you get to sit the time out in jail because you don't have the money to pay for the ticket that you got for camping. And then you got that one sitting on you, and you got that one sitting on you. So you have these charges that sit on a lot of people.
Yes.
They don't even know necessarily they have.
And
they just are kind of sitting there. And then when the cops want to use it, they use it. And so maybe, this is not negative this is just the world. Okay, this is the world. And so maybe, they look and they're wanting some information from Kirby about maybe who's moving. Not that Kirby does product or anything, but hey, they're trying to figure out who's using product. Yeah. And you don't want to snitch. And you go, snitches get stitches.
Right.
I mean, that's the word around here.
Right.
I mean, so, but they're saying, no, I don't know nothing. And they think you do know that. And they go, hey, by the way, Kirby, you know what? You got 3 warrants sitting on you.
Oh.
Either you tell me right now, or I'm going to take you in you got 3 camping warrants sitting on you, and you got 80 days in jail sitting on you.
Yes.
Or tell me right now, and I'll make sure these go away.
Yes. $500 fine.
Yeah, $500 fine.
Yeah.
But you know what? Let me know. Hey, who's moving this stuff? I know you ain't doing it. You ain't in trouble. Just tell me this. And you don't go. But it's always sitting on you.
It's always sitting on you.
You got these warrants sitting on you, and then, they get another. So difficult. So you got out of that, I would imagine wherever you have to spend the night. It's not like you get to sleep because in it, you don't get to set up a mattress on the sidewalk, do you?
No hard concrete.
Hard concrete.
Yes.
In a place where somebody wouldn't possibly look.
Snowing and raining.
Okay, that's right.
Yes.
So in it, weather comes, guess what?
I'm out there in it underneath the tarp. Luckily, I had a tarp the last 2 years.
Luckily, you had a tarp.
Yes.
Okay, agree. And then you'd go, well, man, just go in a vacant house. Trespassing. And breaking and entering, felony. You move into a whole other deal.
Yeah.
You get caught with some of this stuff. Kirby loses CDL. Can't go to another job. Oh, notice you got a felony for breaking and entering. You ain't finding a job
nowhere.
Well, no, I just went into a vacant house because it was
cold.
It was
freezing.
Raining. It was cold. I was freezing to death, and I just went, thank you. We'll call you. We'll let you know. Trying to find a place to live.
Very tough 2 years.
Very tough. You can kind of see this. And then, so you got the legal troubles of being homeless. Okay, I don't like unhoused. I'm not going to go to politically, because the issue is you don't have a home. You are homeless.
Yes, homeless.
You don't have a family right now that'll take you,
right.
And you don't have a place to stay. You don't have a home to go to.
Right.
Okay, that's the definition to me of being homeless. Yeah. Unhoused. Oh, he's unhoused. If we could just find a house. I'm not saying anything negative on that word. I see both.
If insurance would have took care of their position in the first place.
You ain't unhoused.
Yeah.
You're not homeless.
Yes.
You're not in this.
They would have took care.
And we're still, then that's still,
yes.
It's coming.
Yeah.
And so we got that. It doesn't have, you go. So the point of this is, okay, tell me what, okay, because you've been homeless for several years and people have to have seen you walking around with a cart. What does it feel like when somebody drives by in their car and they look over at you and they get the look and they're like, oh, and they kind of glance and then they look away because they're afraid you're fixing to ask for money or hold up a sign that says, we'll work for food, give me your some money.
Very humiliating.
Okay.
Very humiliating out there.
It is.
And I think the people that helped me, with food and stuff while I was out on the street, because there are some good people out there.
No, agreed.
And I remember pretty much all of them's faces. If I seen them, they're gonna get a big hook.
And then all of y'all who didn't, watch out for a big giant guy walking downtown. Like, say you might want to go, because he also said that one without saying it. But out of that, it's legit.
Yeah,
And then so in that, even though you were, and feel is the word that we're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, feel. Did you feel that you were equal to all those people that drove by on the street?
Oh, definitely not.
Definitely not. Why not?
Just some of them laughed and jeered.
Okay.
Some of them maybe knew, that.
Oh, because you're from this area. That's right.
From this area.
That's right.
Yes, and we seen Kirby, walking down the street with a cart.
Yep.
And they didn't stop,
Just laugh.
Just laugh.
Just chuckle. Oh.
Like, oh boy, big boys on the street.
Yeah. And then ready. I can't. But then they would make that. I can't believe he's now a drug addict.
Yes, that's crazy.
It's crazy.
Yes, that's crazy.
I mean, to some people. So I'm going to break it to everybody who's listening. Okay, this is news. Okay, some people that live in the rich part of our town.
Yeah. Some
people that live there are clean and sober,
and
some people have problems with addictions and substance in the rich part of town.
Yeah.
Some people that are homeless are clean and sober, and some people have issues with addiction and substance and mental health.
Yeah.
That's the world.
Yes, the world.
That's the world. It's not a blanket statement. Everybody who's rich is not an addict. Everybody who is homeless is not an addict.
Right, exactly.
Now, I could see, and I'm not justifying it, I could see where substances might be a way to escape the world that I'm trying to survive in.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm not justifying the action.
Right now I'm going to MHMR, and they got me on Latuda.
Okay.
It helps me, cope with things.
Okay, but so the substance, That's the proper way. So to get mental health help
Yes. Yeah.
is like that. MHMR is a system we have in our area that would be a very good way to get the help and to get medicine.
They
and
do.
To get
They talk to you, and just like we're doing here in the setting,
Yep.
they talk to you and try to help you get right back on track.
That's right.
And hopefully, we'll get help like we're supposed to get help.
Okay, and then we'll, well, I want one question, and we're not necessarily going in order. Okay, so but, a lot of people who might be listening to this when they see somebody who's homeless, they say this, "Oh man, if they would just pull themselves up, and then they can get themselves." Is it that easy?
And you got doctors, that's not giving you the right prescriptions or the right help to get you back into society. Like, it's been 2 years.
Yeah.
Somebody could have did something by now or tried to.
And there's a lot.
I'm still stuck here riding, just weathering away.
Yeah.
And whenever they said they was going to do an operation, but they never did it. So it's just, I'm having to wait for a final.
So you're physically not able to work because of your accident?
Yeah, it's by my accident. And it hurts me just sitting here,
Okay.
And then I'll get out there and I'll push that extra limit, to do things that I have to, but then I can't move around the next day or two.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. And so like that, we would go, it's not like Kirby's like, "This is awesome, I just want to stay homeless." No. Okay. We've got some physical limitations now, which, I mean, any person that comes to that chapter in life to realize I can't do all the things that I would love to be able to do and used to be able to do.
Right.
I'm an all-state football player. I played football.
Yeah, strong.
Okay. I'm strong, big dude, strong, big. This shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be.
Shouldn't be.
Okay. But it is. And then out of this, you're going, you know what? I shouldn't be on concrete.
Right.
My back hurts. I can't sleep. So that's life.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, being in the homeless deal, tell me, if I said to you, tell me the scariest or the worst moment you've had being homeless.
Well, like Paulo.
Oh, okay.
He had to face certain issues, certain trials. I had people try to hurt me.
Okay, so I'll tell, and you're going to tell us about you. But so Paulo is a friend of ours. Okay, that got shot last Thursday.
Yeah.
Okay, so Paulo would be somebody we know. He was homeless.
Yeah.
Okay, Kirby knew Paulo. Paulo got shot by a 17-year-old boy. He is the suspect that was caught for the case. So I will not say anything about guilt or innocence before he's tried. He has that right. Won't say any name, but I don't know. Doesn't matter. But 17-year-old young man is the suspect of shooting Paulo.
Yes, and there's been several beatings around in this area, targeting homeless men, older men.
Last night there was one. You know that?
Oh, I didn't know that last night.
Yeah. So then I'll go ahead and tell you some news that not everybody knows.
Right.
And somebody you know, too. I won't say his name. He's sitting in the hospital right now.
Oh.
Okay. So he got beat in the head with a pipe or a stick. We don't know what.
Wow.
And the person who did it, we know the person who did it.
Wow.
Okay, because you know the person who did it, because I had to pull you off of the person not too long ago because you were angry at them.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and so, but the person hit him in the head and tried to see about putting an end to their life.
Oh, wow.
So he's in the hospital. He's going to recover. He's going to be fine.
Yes.
Physical violence is real.
Well, it's a way of life out here because you never know when they're going to turn to you.
Well, yeah.
Yes, because you got to protect yourself. That's all I got to say. Is you got to protect yourself from people like that. See, he went and did it to somebody else, but he didn't do it to me that time.
Well, and that's right. I wouldn't. You're big. But like the best I'd heard, like one of our guys over here, in this day and age, the last two that we have lost, Vernon and Paulo, they're real big. They're big guys.
Yes.
And so one of the guys said, well, the world is full of a bunch of baby vipers now. And I'm like, well, what's that? And it's these people that are carrying around weapons that shouldn't have any weapons, and they don't even know what to do. And they do, well, they know how to do stupidity.
Wow.
You know, and so they've got this ability to be very dangerous, and they use it because they don't have enough sense to not. That's what baby snakes do. The most dangerous snake is not an adult snake because it learns how to control its poison. It's the little baby ones who don't know what to do.
Or venom.
Okay, and so out of it, so the threat of violence, it's real.
And the violence is real.
Yeah, and so like a big guy like you, Kirby, I would think pretty decent target because somebody who's wanting to put stake how tough and how big they are in this world.
Yes.
Well, the only way to do it is you try on one of the big.
Yes. I try to hold a piece outside too.
No, you do. And your temperament is really good. And so out of this, so we are not inferring Kirby is anywhere near violence.
Oh, no.
That's not at all. I joke with him on that, but no, not at all. This is not his MO. He is smiling. He's helpful.
I am definitely with the peace.
Yeah, he is. He's about peace and out of this. And then I'm guessing spending the night wherever you found a place on the concrete. You don't get to lounge around in the morning. You got to be up and gone before the sun even thinks about it.
Up and gone, and I watch for people, struggling, or, a lot of people need help out there. That's why I help. If anybody's in trouble, just, they see me, come holler.
Yeah. And I would think, like, in that world, it would seem to me you're just always perpetually tired because you can't really sleep good.
Can't sleep good.
I mean, because there's always cars coming by, and is this the next car going to get? There's people walking by.
Yeah.
There's all these things that are occurring. To you close your eyes for a little bit.
Am I going to get hit in the head?
Well, agree.
Yeah.
You go to sleep soundly.
Yeah.
And so, like we had one of ours. He's no longer living because he was asleep.
Yes.
And he got his head bashed in with a pipe.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, so you can't. It's not like going at your house. Oh, I'm going to crash out and sleep. Ooh, or in a hotel room when you're driving trucks. I lock the door. Nobody's coming in. Ooh, I'm going to sleep because I'm tired.
Yes.
It's just, I'm tired.
Tired.
Okay, and I want this to be different.
Yes.
Okay, and then, so all of that to say it is interesting. And then out of it, you've seen, like, to not you or anything of that, but a lot of people that are in the homeless world, drugs and alcohol and those type of choices,
well,
they're a lot, isn't it? A lot of people have that struggle.
Yeah. Well,
and
luckily I haven't had that main problem.
Agreed somehow, which is good.
Yes.
Which is good, but a lot of people, that is a struggle. And then as anybody could see, you're blessed in that the mental health side, you're getting some work with MHMR to help you with that. But
also here on Wednesdays, and Fridays, you have the
Bible study.
Bible studies. Yes,
that's right. And, so we got Pastor Reggie.
It was coming Thursdays, and then, but got a lot of things.
We're trying.
Yeah, we get deep sometimes.
Yeah, agree. Reggie, and so like the Bible studies are good, and I'm not saying they're good, and no, they're good because the true answer to everything is that what is laid out in the Bible, it must be true. It has to be true, or this world is just absolutely doomed.
Yes,
that's truth. I mean, that's a fact. Okay, and so we look at that, and it's a spiritual deal. And so let me ask you, Kirby, married? Ever been married or family of your own?
Yes, I was married, and I have 3 kids.
You have 3 kids?
Yeah.
Tell me about your kid.
Have a daughter and 2 sons.
Okay, your daughter is how old, if you were guessing?
28. And,
wow.
And then my other older sons are 30 and 31.
man, you're old, Kirby.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
57.
God, but
Yeah.
it's hard to believe. And then where are they at?
Here in Bell County and Bryan College Station.
Okay.
Yeah.
So my parents, they live in Bryan College State.
Okay. Yeah. My daughter lives there in Bryan College Station.
Okay.
She's doing good. Got a granddaughter. I got 2 granddaughters now.
Really?
Yeah.
What in the world?
Yeah.
And do you ever get to see that side of your family?
Not quite yet.
Okay.
They're only like a year and a half old,
Okay.
both of them. Yeah. So hopefully when
Coming up. When you get settled in.
get settled in, and hopefully things get right. Yeah.
Okay.
Because it's gonna get right.
No, it is
Yeah.
for sure
Yeah.
on that one. And
Yeah.
so then out of that, so there's a lot of great things to look forward
Yes, sir.
to. Like it makes me smile.
Family back together.
Oh, to see, like you're going to be a great, like when we get this, you will be a great grandfather.
Great grandfather.
Oh, you will be magnificent. Like I can look at you right now,
Yes.
holding a little beautiful granddaughter,
Yeah.
and nobody would come near you, and you'd just be smiling and laughing, and they're going to think you're the best thing since sliced bread.
Amen.
Agreed. And so that's worth struggling forward towards, and I can see it.
Yeah.
Like you can see it. It's going to be.
Yes, it's gonna be.
It's going to be.
Mhm.
And this chapter that you're in,
On the downside,
it's not the best, but it's going to pass.
yeah, it's gonna pass.
And you're going to not just pass, because that's sort of passive. We can't control anything, but you will pull yourself out. Like you will come out of this,
Yes, out of the fire.
and you will be well.
Yes, sir.
Okay. We are not in charge of the timeline, but we are in charge of the perseverance and the attitude, and like that.
Yeah.
Magnificent.
Yes,
I've
sir.
got a granddaughter, and then for everybody out there to hear, Kirby's on the path. Like we've got resources that are up there ahead. We can find a place to stay. We can get your own place.
Yeah.
We can get these things. We can get insurance. So again, if there's an attorney out there listening, it is feedmysheeptemple.org. You send me an email and to say, hey, here's what I recommend you do, and let's do that.
Yes, sir.
So anything else you want to tell us about Kirby?
Just that well, can't wait to see my family.
Yeah.
It's been a hard, hard road, and hopefully see you soon.
Yeah. And I would agree, and I would tell Kirby that he is one of our family.
Thank you.
But not a but I cherish the moment that he gets to be with his true biological family.
Amen. Thank you.
And to think of that. And it made my day to think of Kirby holding a granddaughter and seeing that will be very, very, very good. And I do appreciate, so like out of this, Kirby, like, so for you to know, okay, and it matters zero, okay, so it doesn't matter.
This really has affected me a lot.
No, okay.
And just sitting here and
Agreed.
about this.
And I want you to hear, okay, you have a huge impact on my life.
Yes, sir.
In a very good way. Like I look to you and I don't see somebody that I should be ashamed of. It reminds me of how I should act towards others and how kind you are and how caring. I know the road is difficult for you. So just know that I'm sort of bragging on you, but I look to you when you don't even realize, and to say, okay, calm down. Okay.
Right.
And to watch how you are and you do care about people. I know for a fact that there's a person named Miss Cindy that runs the cafe. You would never let anybody come within a mile of Miss Cindy. And so I know, well, Kirby's up there, and not that anybody does anything,
Right.
but you care about her.
Yes, of course.
Okay. And so I respect that. I respect the fact that you're keeping on fighting. And so around here and in this town, and then Reddy, what's cool about this is you don't even have any idea how many people will listen to this. And when somebody looks at you, whether they did or didn't, you can go, you know what? You look them square in the eye, because they should be looking at you and going, oh, that's Kirby, and he is a good guy.
Yes, sir.
You ain't ashamed of nothing.
And I'm not ashamed of anything.
Not ashamed of nothing.
Right.
Okay. Any more than I am. I am ashamed of some of the things I do today.
Right.
I am not nearly the person I want to be.
Definitely, I'm definitely not perfect.
Not perfect.
But
you are not less of a person than any single person that comes in contact with.
Yes.
Okay. Where I live or don't live does not define anything. And we will out of this. We were friends. I now know more. Okay. And I don't want any rumors going around of, man, just scared of horses. That is a big old baby dude, man. They got big old teeth, man. Their teeth are like that big. I don't like their teeth.
Yeah.
Like, so
Huge.
they're huge and they're smarter than me. Like, so that doesn't take much.
Far off the ground.
And so
Boom.
they throw you off and they
Yeah.
know. But it has been great to get to talk, and I hope everybody out there can see. I mean, like what we say every time, it's pretty simple. Up here, we deal with individual people. There is not one story that's the same. And so we do these, and it's not like, oh, look at this sob story. Every story is different.
Right.
Every person is different. How we got here and all of these things that brought us here, they're all very different. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing that connects us all is we care about people, and then Kirby cares about people. And we don't think anybody should stay here.
Yes. It's got to come to an end.
Got to come to an end.
Got to come to a truth, a reality.
That's it. It's got to end.
Yes.
This cannot be the world and it is not the world that we're called to live in.
Mm-mm.
It's got to end. It must end.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And each end, it's different for people. Kirby's end looks very different than this person's end and this person's end. So I'm not going to say any other names because I don't want to draw somebody in. I don't have their permission, but I was going to say some other people's names. Okay. But I'm not, because that's not right for me to do, because it's just not fair. But it's just got to come to an end.
Yes, sir.
In this world that we live in. It's gotta embrace the truth.
Yeah.
So
Well,
I've enjoyed it.
Yes, I thank you very much.
No, I thank you. Okay. And then out of that, and then we tell, like, what you saw here and you heard is Kirby's a person.
Mm.
Okay. He's a person. And we would say it every single time here. We do what we do. Everything that we are about is simply this. We believe people matter.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. And so everybody out there listening to this, you hear this and you hear this well. Kirby matters.
Yes. Yes.
He matters.
Yes.
Okay. He matters. And not because I say it, not because Feed My Sheep say it, not because a podcast is telling you to say that Kirby matters. We say that because God proclaimed it in the Bible.
Yes.
And he said, I will create one Kirby like this in my entire history of the world. There will only be one of you. And he said, it is a masterpiece I created.
Mm-hmm.
So he says it, and you matter.
Yes.
And so not because I say it, because God himself proclaimed it.
Amen.
We were divinely created. So we would say Kirby matters. Okay. And then we all acknowledge that. And then what I'd also say for everybody out there listening, wherever you are and whatever your situation is, I would say you are a person as well.
Yes.
Okay. And if you acknowledge that truth, which you go, well, that's absurd. Yeah, I'm a person. Then I would say the next thing, you matter.
Yeah.
Whether you realize it or not.
Yeah.
Not because you believe it, not because people tell you, not because of this or this or this or this or this or whatever. You matter because the truth is God said it so.
God loves you.
God loves you.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And so we won't go way down that path, but he loved you so much that he sent his son so that we should have eternity that we could spend
Everlasting life.
in His presence.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So hope y'all enjoyed this. I hope you enjoyed meeting Kirby as much as we do. And then I would tell you, if you ever want to come meet him in person, hopefully not for much longer. Okay. But if you want to meet him right now when you're hearing this, great way. Come up here and spend time with the people that feed my sheep.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Just come up here. And I'm not going to say come up here and serve. Come up here and be with the people that are here.
Yes.
You can serve. Kirby serves some. You can be. Just come.
Yes. Yeah.
And you come see. I got to meet that guy. Come on.
All right.
Come on. So thank you, Kirby. And
Thank you.
been to minus 55 degrees.
Yeah. Yes, it's cold.
That's cold, boy. Hey, I hope everybody, man, that's cold.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I hope everybody has a great day. And I enjoyed this so much. And it's great to get to know you, Kirby. Academy Little River.
Academy Bumble.
There you go. Sting 'em bees right there. So I hope everybody has a great day. And that's it.
Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoyed this episode of the Collage Podcast, a production of Red Cord Media. For more information on this and other podcasts, please visit redcordmedia.org